Okay, we are live here for Brazil versus Colombia live watch along. I just left on screen the group stage right there because the situation is as follows. Brazil is pretty much qualified. They would have to lose by 2 or 3 goals, and Costa Rica would have to defeat Paraguay by 2 or 3 goals. Could Brazil lose by 2 goals? Possibly. I don't think Costa Rica will score the amount of goals necessary to eliminate Brazil. So Brazil is already qualified. So is Colombia. Now, here's the thing. This game is worth quite a bit, actually, because whoever wins, or in this case, whoever finishes first, Colombia can finish first and Brazil can finish second, whatever it is. The main thing with it is whoever finishes first avoids Uruguay. And that's important. So you finish first, you're going to play Panama. I'm not saying Panama will be a pushover by any means, even though Colombia and Brazil should not have any trouble defeating Panama. But if you had to choose between Panama and Uruguay, you most certainly would rather play Panama, right? And here are the starting 11s for today. I don't like the change that Dorival Jr. made. He put Rafinha for Savio, mainly because Rafinha does a good job on tracking back, or better than Savio. So it's a defensive move. It's coward. I don't like it. I thought Savio played well against Paraguay and has earned a start. But here we are. At this point, anyone that's been here at the channel for long enough knows I am accustomed to imbecile head coaches. And yeah, we're gonna go through that. We're gonna keep talking about that every single time. But anyhow, this is the starting 11. And as I said before, and I know this might be, I don't know why this is seen as a hot take. On paper, Brazil has a better team than Colombia. This is not a hot take. It's an obvious take. It's an obvious take. But Colombia has been playing better than Brazil. Colombia has been a better team. Now, they put the Colombian starting 11 out, and the formation is wrong. Okay, I know better than FootMob. I'm pretty sure John Arias, that you guys see there in the central midfield, number 11, he's on the right wing. James Rodriguez is playing as the 10, and then Jefferson Lerma and Richard Rios are playing behind him. So it's more of a 4-2-3-1. It's the same formation as Brazil. I honestly don't really know why they did it. So Hugo Lopez saying tactical Papi is here. Who's Papi? And how you doing, man? How you doing? Albert is saying, hey, Tac, one of the Outlaw chapters just said Greg needs to go. Also, I think it's time for Weah, West, and Turner to be benched. We need new ideas. So speaking on that, we're obviously going to talk a fair share of U.S. men's national team throughout the stream. Of course, why wouldn't we, right? Yes, with a legitimate coach, some players do have to get benched. There has to be some punishments, and there has to be a basic minimum standard for the national team, for the United States men's national team. If we get a new coach, which I hope we will, and I think we will, what I will say is I wouldn't really bench them right away. I think we need a fresh start. Let that coach start. He does whatever he wants. He wants to start those guys. Hit the reset button. But we do need accountability. That is for sure. Jeff Carey saying, Tack, you're cute when you're upset. Thank you, Jeff. I'm not upset. I am angry. The Wolfster saying, would Johnny Cardoso make the Brazil roster? I don't know if he would make the Brazil roster right now, even though I don't think he's below like a João Gomes, for example, that's starting. I would say since Johnny's starting for Real Betis, he would probably be battling for a roster spot. I don't think it would be too crazy if he made the roster. I don't think it would be too crazy. Let's see. Turtle. Tanner Testament looking real good right about now. I don't know what you mean about that. I mean, Tanner Testament is signing with Inter Milan, and he'll go back on a loan to Venezia. But with that said, I don't know, man. I didn't watch the Italian second division. There's only so much soccer one guy can watch, and that's it. Which, by the way, today's game, as I said, Brazil has a better team on paper. But again, you have to prove it. Now, as always, this stream is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. So why don't you all help me make my picks for today? My Underdog Fantasy picks. And if you want to play, the link is in the description, and so is the promo code. If you want to play Underdog Fantasy, TMTV. So help me make my picks here. I need to make money. Allison, goals allowed. One goal allowed or a clean sheet? Do you guys think Allison will concede a goal or get a clean sheet? Help me out here. I think Colombia will get at least a goal. I still think Brazil can win this game. Brazil's better on paper, but I do think Allison will concede a goal. I think he'll concede a goal. So I'll put Allison conceding a goal. Let's see for Brazil if I can get something to root for Brazil. Vinicius Jr., goal contribution, goal or assist. I'm going to put that Vinicius will score today. Vinicius will score. Now we need to pick a Colombian player. Where's the Colombian goalkeeper? Where's the Colombian goalkeeper? Let's pick the Colombian goalkeeper here. Okay, is it Camilo Vargas? Goals allowed. I think Colombia will allow more than 2 goals. I can go with that. So here are my picks. Lock picks must be resolved. I'm going to put 20 here. And then, wait, what is it? Locked picks. Oh, because I picked Vinicius to score, I can't have the goalkeeper have it because crap. So let's see another pick. We can't pick that. So I couldn't pick that one to score because you can't pick locked picks. Like Vinicius scoring, I can't pick the goalkeeper to concede, which kind of sucks. Is Brazilian Fury joining? I don't know. If Chris is in the chat, let me know. And then I'll gladly let him in. João Gomes shot attempt. Richard Rios shot attempt. I'll have Hisha Hughes with a shot attempt. So let's do that. Confirm. Okay, these are my picks. If I get all 3 right, I'll make $160. I need Allison to concede a goal, Vinicius to score a goal, and Hisha Hughes needs just a shot on target. That's all I need. I know some of you are saying Luis Diaz goal or assist. The problem is I can't pick Luis Diaz to score unless I remove Allison conceding a goal. That's the only issue. But make sure to hit the like button, everyone. And if you want to play Underdog Fantasy, the link is in the description of this video. If you want to play Underdog Fantasy, and the promo code with a special offer is TMTV. Okay. And play with responsibility. Okay, make sure to play with responsibility. And here it is. Chris is saying, I'm doing an FM24 online network save off-season night, so I can't join tonight, unfortunately. Sorry, y'all have fun. Thanks, Chris. So you guys have it right there. Brazilian Fury won't be joining us today, but Brazil going through and playing either Uruguay or Panama. I'm sure Chris will stop by on Saturday. I'm sure he will. Unless he's going out to the nightclub, you know. Chris seems like a guy that goes out to party on Saturday night, so maybe he won't be able to be with us. Let's see here. Joseph Gaddis is saying, I think it's funny that people like Colin Coherd and Nick Wright think they know soccer. Coherd's tweet after we lost to Colombia didn't age well. Yeah, here's the thing. I don't know. Wow, the stadium is packed, by the way, the Colombia in Brazil. It's obviously all yellow because Brazil and Colombia, but I don't mind Colin talking about soccer. I don't mind anyone talking about soccer, knowing or not knowing. But him speaking as a figure of authority is freaking ridiculous. He has no idea what he's talking about. Apparently, he's friends with Greg Berhalter, so he's very biased with what he says. And from what I heard from other people, it seems like his takes in sports are just bad in general. So I wouldn't listen to him, but it's good that he's talking about it, right? It drives some attention to the U.S. men's national, the negative attention. Em is saying, do you go to nightclubs, Tack? No, I do not. I'm always working or going to the gym, playing soccer. So no, I don't go to nightclubs. You see, I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I became old. Maybe I'm just old. I would much prefer nowadays to just like invite a few friends, have a barbecue, make a few drinks here and there. I like drinking wine and just talk. I don't like nightclubs. I mean, I'll go to a bar. If you want to go to a bar to watch a soccer game, have some drinks, I'll go to a bar. get some wings. I'll do that. Nightclubs, not for this guy. Not really. Not something I really enjoy. Yeah, they're also very noisy, and there's a lot of freaks. It's very weird. I don't know, man. It's just that it's one. The thing with nightclubs is it almost feels like you have to be drunk to have fun, right? It feels like you have to be drunk to have fun. I know a lot of people do enjoy it, and I think that's fine. Each person can have their own hobbies. It's just not for me. It's just not for me. I like partying. I like hanging out with friends, watching soccer games together, uh, having a barbecue, things like that. Things like that, but not nightclubs. Just not my thing. Not my thing at all. You know what's funny? So today on Twitter, I questioned um I questioned Weston McKennie being, a little bit overweight. And then let me see if I find this tweet. This dude, this was so funny because there's literally a picture of me right on my profile on Twitter, and this dude talked to me as if I had to lose weight. Oh yeah, I found the tweet. Here it is. This was so funny actually. I'm going through Twitter here because we're waiting for the game to start. It's going to start in like a couple seconds. But this is what I had to deal with today. So, just so you guys know the context of this tweet, Weston McKennie said that the players would run through a wall for Berhalter. So I quote tweeted it saying, "Well, would they go also on a diet because McKennie was not in the best shape?" And then the guy writes this: "Who wants to guess how much the admin of this page weighs from this comment alone? Brother, I am skinnier than Weston McKennie right now. I quite literally am. I can't drop more weight. I can't. If anything, I should be gaining some weight. I just don't get it." And there's literally a picture of me. There's literally a picture of me. If you go to my profile, there's literally a picture of me with Endrick right there. Right there. I am as fit as Endrick, right next to him. And this mother liquor implied that I'm fat. Dude, I weigh 160 pounds. I should not be losing any weight. If any, I should be more like 165, probably close to 170, gain some muscle weight. That's about it. There's literally a picture of me next to a professional soccer player that is actually in shape. It's insane. It's insane. I'm roughly 5'9", for anyone wondering the weight. But the picture's like right fucking there. Before you call me fat, can you at least look at it? And I'm actually next to a professional player. If Twitter had an IQ test, it would lose like half of its users. I swear, man. The things I deal with in that platform every day, it would already lose like 30 to 40% of its users if it simply had a literacy test. You put a literacy test on Twitter, and boy, a lot of people are going to leave that shit. Well, they're not going to be allowed in it. If you allow an IQ test, oh, it's so over. And the game just started for me. I have an antenna. So I am probably ahead of all of you. I will be keeping and Brazil already coming forward. And then, what's the Colombian goalkeeper doing right there? He almost let it slip. But the game has started. Brazil and Colombia. All right. Yes, he's saying Dremian Blade saying he's 5'10" and he played at 175 pounds. Yeah, but that's a good weight. You're probably strong, actually. You're probably strong when you're 5'10", weighing that much. But I'm around 5'9", 160. So asking me to go on a diet, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think it would be smart for me to go on a calorie deficit. What time am I on so you can synchronize? Okay, so my time, 1 minute and 10 seconds, 1 minute and 11 seconds, 1 minute and 12, 1 minute 13, 1 minute 15, 1 minute 16. Hopefully you're able to synchronize now. Colombia tries to go long, and Allison comes off the goal, holds the ball safe and sound, goes out wide. for Wendell playing on the left wing, trying to find Vinicius. Oh, okay. Colombia, free kick. Remember, I need Vinicius Jr. to score. I need Richard Rios to hit a shot on target and Allison to concede one goal. The ref in the U.S. game previously accepted bribes. You mean that's like factual, Steven? You mean it's factual that the ref accepted bribes? Or it's allegedly? I didn't hear anything of it. And no, Greg Berhalter has not resigned yet. He has not resigned. You thought I was 6'10"? No. Dude, 6'10" is tall as shit. 6'10", I would be probably in the NBA. 6'10"? No. How many human beings are 6'10"? Costa Rica scored already. 1-0 Costa Rica. Oh boy. If Costa Rica comes after and starts scoring, Brazil could be eliminated if they lose. Not with a draw. Not with a draw. Dude, 6'10"? No. 1-0. 1-0. Los Ticos. And here comes Brazil with Rafinha. Rafinha down the right. Rafinha tries to blow by one, and then, oh my goodness. Oh boy. And everyone, I forgot to ask this before. Make sure to drop a like in the video if you haven't already. It's a great way to support the channel. And according to one guy on Twitter, it's a great way to support this fat guy right here, Tactical Manager. Great way to support me right here by hitting the like button. Joey's saying the players winning games and getting out of the group would have been much better for Greg than trying to run through a wall. It's a good point. I think as a professional soccer player, Rodrigo with the ball, steals it. This could be dangerous. Goes into the box. Cross goes in, cleared. Rafinha. The ball, this could be dangerous. Brazil with the cross in. No one is there. João Gomes, no. Bruno Guimarães. Rafinha down the right. One-on-one for Rafinha. And Rafinha, sometimes you're so ass. Sometimes he's bad. Yeah, as a soccer player, I don't think running through a wall is a valuable skill set. Scoring goals is better. Brazil might get grouped. I don't know, man. For Brazil to get grouped, they would have to lose by like 3 goals and Costa Rica win by 3 goals. Do you really think that is going to happen? If you don't think it'll happen, if you think it'll happen, I mean, I don't know. You never know. Okay, Colombia here at the ball. And if anyone wants to hear USMNT content, I did a 45-minute stream where I talked about Berhalter issues and much more. And then obviously I also did a 7 Things We Learned video. Very pissed off. Antônio Gadelha. He's saying, "Você é português, mano?" No, I'm Brazilian. Well, Brazilian American. I was born in Brazil, but lived almost not my entire life, but most of my life in the United. I grew up in the United States. But no, I was born in São Paulo, Brazil. I'm not from but my accent is from Rio. My accent. Joseph Garza saying the Wijnaldum Herc drama on X is absolute cinema. Yeah, it was a bit weird. I don't know why it happened, but Herc Gomez and Eric Wijnaldum, 2 former U.S. men's national team players, were just fighting each other on X, and then I think Eric Wijnaldum blocked Herc. I honestly don't know why. I don't know why. Steven Spada saying he was given jerseys by Libertadores in one of their matches. Apparently handed them the win with a soft penalty kick. I didn't know that, Steven. I didn't know that the ref from yesterday was involved with bribery. And I didn't know about that story, so I can't confirm or deny it. I just never heard of it. And Rafinha is down, but here comes Colombia. This could be dangerous. Out wide, João Arias. Oh, bad. No, it worked. It worked. That's that Munoz with the ball. A lot of intensity from this Colombian side. Ooh, James. Ooh. Costa Rica 2-0. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That means if Brazil loses, they might be in trouble here. Costa Rica is doing something I didn't expect. 5 minutes into the game, and Costa Rica is already winning 2-0. So if Brazil loses like 2-0 or more, Costa Rica's pretty close in the goal difference. Should we look at the live table? I'll bring up the live table very soon with Costa Rica winning 2-0. The goal differential between Costa Rica and Brazil right now is still 4. It's still 4. So Costa Rica needs Brazil. So if Brazil is losing, it'll go down to 3, which means there's still like a 3-goal differential to take down. It's not that easy. Connor Cox is saying, where's Chris at? Chris is busy working on a Football Manager 24 save, and I think he's making content, Brazilian Fury. I think Chris is making content for his channel, Brazilian Fury. So he's busy tonight. M1234 say, do you think Wilfred Nancy will do out the U.S. men's national team? Look, I'm still doing my research. Oh, Costa Rica just hit the post. It hit the post. James Rodriguez just hits the crossbar. What a shot. What a shot from distance, man. It would have been a bad moment for Allison, though. You got to save those. It's too far. That would have been terrible from Allison. Wilfred Nancy, I'm doing my research on the coaches. I think he is proven to be the best MLS coach. I do have some question marks in terms of his playing style working for the U.S. men's national team. He would probably have to adapt. But he's been successful with 2 different MLS teams playing different styles. And in my opinion, better than Berhalter? Yes. Is he the number 1 candidate, the best we could get? No, not in my opinion. I think we can do better. Vinicius. Oh, he's through. He's through. Vinicius with the ball. Down the left. Blows by the opponent. Gets the cross cleared by the Colombian defense. And here comes a shot from... Oh, my God. What a bad shot from Bruno. Or was that Paqueta? Matthew Dominguez say, ole, 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 ticos, ticos. Congratulations, man. Like Costa Rica getting 2 early goals. I did not expect that. Costa Rica is one of those teams that every time we underestimate them, they pull some. Oh, here comes Brazil. Danilo with the cross to absolutely fucking no one. I hate Danilo so much. Paqueta to Rodrigo. Rodrigo tries to nutmeg the opponent, but Colombia will recover possession. Oh, boy. By the way, everyone, I am exhausted. Ryan G. Scotts, how is Tactical Dog doing? Doing great. He is fat. He's at my parents' place. He is fat right now, so he's not here. He sleeps a lot, but Tactical Dog is doing wonderfully. Wonderfully. Here comes Brazil. Rafinha. Back. Ooh, saved by the goalkeeper. Was that a shot from Bruno Guimarães? Great shot. It was a bit weak, but on target. I am so tired. You guys have no idea. And tomorrow I still have to record tonight the Copa America quarterfinals prediction. I still have to record that tonight. I'm going to do a Copa America prediction video. Oh, cross goes in, cleared. Who has that? Okay, the free kick for Brazil. And it could be dangerous. Keel is saying Uruguay 4 times world champion. You guys won 2 World Cups. Don't bring that what's the name? Don't bring that that Olympic title BS. Don't bring that Olympic title BS. Uruguay has won 2 World Cups. I can't speak Spanish, everyone. Now, free kicker for Brazil in a dangerous position, a frontal free kick where Rafinha will take it. Diego, hi from Guatemala. Hi, Diego. How you doing, man? Hopefully you're doing good. Brazil 0, Colombia 0. Brazil has to be careful because Costa Rica has a 2-0 lead. 2-0 lead. Rafinha will take the free kick. Rafinha. Oh, banger, banger, banger. Go. Absolute banger from Rafinha. Brazil gets the lead against Colombia. To give Brazil the lead against Colombia. What happened? I was told Colombia was far better. I was told Colombia was far better than Brazil. What happened? What happened? That's what they told me. The Colombian fans. 1-0. 1-0 for Brazil. Jeff Carey saying you should do Olympic gymnastics watch alongs. I'll be watching it. I'll be watching it. Um, I'll be watching the Olympics, everything. But I mean, I don't think I'm gonna do live watch alongs for that. I'll be watching the Olympics. But holy crap, what a banger from Rafinha. A beautiful free kick, beautiful goal. A couple minutes prior, James Rodriguez hit a beautiful free kick too that hit the post, the crossbar actually. Um, so really fun start to this game. 1-0 Rafinha banger. And honestly, I didn't expect that. The choice of putting Rafinha was because he was more of a defensive option. But he ends up scoring a freaking banger. What a freaking goal. And here's Brazilian Fury. I'll refrain from Rafinha slander for at least the rest of this half. Also, thank you, Jeff Carey, for zesty love on the haters guide. Jeff Carey, man. Jeff, freaky, spicy Jeff. Not we also call him Spicy Jeff. It's also Spicy Jeff. Spicy Jeff is almost becoming like a channel mascot at this point. We can't do streams without Spicy Jeff anymore. He may be very freakishly creepy at times. That is true. But he is our creep, right? That's how we see Spicy Jeff now. He may be creepy, but he is our creep. 1-0 for Brazil. Beautiful goal scored by Rafinha. Here comes Colombia, and Brazil recovers possession. Richard Rios wins it against Lucas Paquetá. Game becomes a bit scrappy down the right flank there for Colombia. Free kick for Brazil. Defensive free kick here for Brazil. So, Marnio saying, Tack, what do you think about somebody like Klopp or Jose Mourinho being the new manager? So I'm doing my research. I'm releasing a video on Friday of who I want to be the U.S. men's national team coach. I'm going to talk about 5 options. So I'd rather talk about it once I've done my research. Because I've seen a lot of like delusional. Oh my goodness, Colombia almost scored with James Rodriguez. I've seen a lot of delusional lists out there for the U.S. men's national team coach. I want to make sure I do some research before I actually give you a list. Okay, back here to the game. And Brazil just tries to go long. Okay, Vinicius gets fouled. Vinicius got fouled. That could be a dangerous free kick here for Brazil. You know what? I'm gonna share our stream on Twitter. I'm gonna share the stream on Twitter because then we'll get more people here. We'll get more people and it becomes a party. By the way, we have 800 people watching and only 124 likes. 124 likes. We got to get those likes up, at least to like 3 or 400. Free kick for Brazil. Ball goes in, cleared by the Colombian defense. Cleared by the Colombian defense. The likes are the likes are way too flaccid right now. We need to get it up, if you know what I'm saying. We need to get it up. And those likes are way too flaccid right now. They're suffering from erectile dysfunction. Get them up. Get it up. This is really weird, and this is gonna get Spicy Jeff turned on. That's not good. Soccer Report. What's up, Tack? How you been? Thank you for the super chat, Soccer Report. The whole Costa Rican team mean business. They won't go out easy. Our team lacked that grit and intensity. I got too many things I want to get off my chest. YouTube return coming soon. Hey man, get back on that YouTube grind. I know it's a lot of work. I do it here. I know it's a lot of work and it's tiresome and we have stuff going on in life and it's not easy, but get back. We welcome more content creators with open arms. And I do think a big issue of the U.S. men's national team is the mentality of the players. It's the mentality of the players. And part of that is on the coach. You have a soft coach, soft mentality comes with it too. Now, of course, we might change the coach and the results might still be shit. And then, sure, we can start talking about the players. But until then, I'll give the players the benefit of the doubt. I'll give the players the benefit of the doubt. And thank you everyone that hit the like button. All of a sudden, it went to 236 likes. We can hit 300 likes in the stream. Free kick here for Colombia now, but drop a like right now if you haven't already. Great way to support the channel for free. Free kick here for Colombia. James. Delivery goes in. Fucking shit. Offside. No goal. No goal. This Colombian team, and I'm going to put this on my notes here. They freaking score headers, man. This Colombian team is really dangerous on set pieces. You got to be careful. No goal. Offsides. It was off. Do you Brazilian wax? No, I don't, Jeff. I don't Brazilian wax, Jeff. Very weird question, but I don't. Wait, they're checking the goal? Oh, they're checking. It was called off, but obviously they're checking. Yeah, we're going to find out soon. We're going to find out soon. So I do have news here. So Vinicius Jr. is suspended for the quarterfinals. Did you guys know that? This makes this game even more crucial for Brazil. Playing against Uruguay without Vinicius is a big no-no. It's a big problem. And this is what's crazy. Vinicius Jr. is now suspended for the quarterfinals. If the U.S., sorry, not the U.S., if Brazil plays Panama without Vinicius, they should be fine. But Vinicius is now suspended for the quarterfinals due to yellow card accumulation. Vinicius Jr. will be suspended. Not good. Not good. So they're still checking the goal for some reason. What is going on? Is it that hard to just draw a freaking offsides line and figure it out? Why is this VR taking forever? Offsides. Offsides. Okay, confirmed now. Now confirmed. Offsides. No goal for Colombia. No goal for Colombia. He was off. Oh, Andrew's saying, I'm at the match. It's a Colombia home game. So all those yellow jerseys in the stadium, Andrew, they're all Colombian? No goal. Brazil lives to fight another day. Brazil tries to go long. 22 minutes into the first half. Brasil 1. Colombia 0. 0. Nothing. Let's see. Ghost Car 21 say, I saw you talking crap. You better keep my name out of your damn mouth. You know what I did to my wife. Don't think I won't do it to you. Greg Berhalter. I will be the head coach for 2026. Throat goat. Just kidding. Hope you do well. Thank you for the super chat, Ghost Car. I thought you were Greg there for a second. I thought you were Gregory. Cross from James. Cleared by Marquinhos. And that will be a corner kick for Colombia here, 23 minutes into the game. Corner kick for Colombia. Playing well, Colombia. Honestly, playing better than Brazil. Colombia has been playing better than Brazil. Delivered from James. Cleared again by the Brazilian defense, the corner. And Colombia wins the other. Oh, boy. James Rodriguez tries to switch the play to Diaz. Diaz is always dangerous. Diaz with the Trivela cross. Oh, my God, what a pass. What a pass from Luis Diaz. A Trivela pass. He found John Arias with that ball. My goodness. Did you guys see that pass from Luis Diaz? John Arias was able to settle the ball, but then got dispossessed. But what a freaking pass. And back, and now Brazil will try to calm down the game with Marquinhos. Get that freaking ad away from the screen. I can't see. Stupid TV. Rafinha's down now, but it just seems like he's flopping. Nah, the technical ability, the creativity, the vision of James Rodriguez is freaking insane. It is insane. Complete baller. Yellow card for Davier Machado from Colombia. Brazil to ball. Bruno Guimarães. Back to Marquinhos. Wendell. Back to Vinicius. Vinicius back to João Gomes. João Gomes switches the play to Rafinha. Good settle. Rafinha on a one-on-one down the right flank. Rafinha will have to reset the play to Bruno Guimarães. Oh, good one, too. Good one, too. Rodrigo. Bad pass from Rodrigo, and Colombia recovers the ball down the left flank here, and they'll try to hit Brazil on the counter. Good counter press. That'll be a throw-in for Colombia. I should make some coffee at some point. I'm super tired right now. Coffee would help a little bit. Bradford saying, I'm trying to use the promo code for your underdog fantasy. What does it do? Or fight. Hold on. I'll get to that in a second. So the underdog fantasy, the code, once you sign up, you get a first-time deposit offer up to $250 in bonus cash. So what should happen, as long as they follow what they told me on Underdog Fantasy, is if you use the promo code, and let's say you deposit $100, they will match that offer in $100. It's a bonus. Now, you can't just take that $100, obviously, right? You have to play a certain amount. You have to pretty much play that entire $100. But they match it up to $250 as long as they follow what they told me. That's what they should do. The promo code TMTV. And if anyone wants to play, the link is in the description of this video. You can also make underdog fantasy picks during the game. I'm not going to do that. I already made my picks. But you can still do that. Okay, Colombia with the ball. What game should you bet on first? What do you mean, what game? An underdog fantasy is not betting. Underdog fantasy is a fantasy game. They're not betting, fantasy. Paquetá with the ball. Down the middle, João Gomes got fouled. No, Bruno Guimarães. The TV is far from me. I continuously get João Gomes and Bruno Guimarães confused when watching it from distance. Jefferson Lerma is also suspended. Jefferson Lerma will be suspended for Colombia next game against Uruguay. I'm telling you that I think whichever of these two teams has to play Uruguay with players suspended will probably lose. Uruguay will likely advance. Uruguay had a much easier group stage. Here comes Colombia. James dispossessed. Brazil recovers the ball. Brazil recovers possession. Will try to play out of the back here. Paquetá. He said he got fouled, but it doesn't seem like he did. Colombia still has the ball. Luis Diaz cuts inside, wide open. Andrew saying, Colombian supporters asking me where in Brazil I'm from. I'm telling them to sing the Colombian national anthem. That shuts them up. Oh, you're at the game, right, Andrew? Wait, Andrew, but you're not from Brazil, right? Oh, Diaz got fouled by Danilo. That was a hard foul, man. Everyone's getting a card, but Danilo didn't get a card. Probably should have been a card. Probably should have been a card. He does hit ball. It's true. He does hit the ball first. Jeff Carey's saying, let's hit the jacuzzi tonight. I'm a snuggler, by the way. No, Jeff. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. We're not hitting the jacuzzi ever. Butt Picker saying, is the Copa America typically more physical than the Euros? It's more physical and scrappier, right? It's more physical and scrappier. The Euros seems to be a bit more well played, right? A bit more well played. It seems like the Copa America, you have to grind out results more than in the Euros. I enjoy watching both. Unless you're England, right? England just always plays like shit. They're saying, I like Euro football. So S27 say he likes the Euro football more than Copa America. I get that. I get that. It makes sense. I mean, it is a higher level overall, the Euros. It's not better than the World Cup, like Kylian Mbappe said, or tougher to win than the World Cup. But I get that. Vinicius, down the left. Vinicius tries to switch. Nice switch from Vinicius to Rafinha. Oh, handball. That was a handball from James. Militão just completely dispossessed Luis Diaz. Beautifully done by Militão. And then he gets a throw in. Great job from Militão. Great job from Militão. Yit-Yak likes Berhalter ball better. Well, tick-tock, buddy. Tick-tock, pal. Berhalter's days are coming to an end. Time for Berhalter to get fired. Time to go, Greg. Getting fired. Greg Berhalter is going to get fired. There's no way the Federation keeps him, man. There is no way. There is no way. Okay, Colombia gets the ball. And Uruguay fan saying he wants Brazil the next round. Not happening. Brazil's currently winning and topping the group. So Uruguay will be playing Colombia as it stands. Why is Dorival like telling the players where to run? Oh my goodness, Rodrigo. Terrible pass from Rodrigo. Steve Galley saying thank you, Tack. Thank you for what you do. Thank you, Steven. Thanks everyone that actually supports the channel. I'm pretty beat up in terms of being tired right now, but we're surviving. We're pushing through it. All your coverage of the men's national team is like therapy for me. How long do you think before USSF, US Soccer Federation, lets us know whether Greg Berhalter is fired? I heard it'll take some time. For multiple reasons. Remember, they need to make sure they can get a coach. They're incompetent. It'll take time. They also need to find a way. They need to negotiate with Berhalter the buyout of his contract, right? He has a contract allegedly till 2026. So, and then, and then they need Matt Crocker to admit that he made a mistake. So as soon as they can get all of that done, that is when we'll hear it. But it'll take, I would say, we also have the 4th of July coming up, so they're not going to work during the 4th of July. I would say a couple weeks. I would say it's a couple weeks. But you know what, guys? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a quick word from our sponsor, Underdog Fantasy. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go make coffee. I'll be back in a minute. Okay? Don't go anywhere. Just hit the like button. Go to the bathroom. Go take a piss. Poop if you have to. But I'll be back in a minute. Let me go get coffee. I need to wake up, man. Colombia almost scored. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Underdog Fantasy is a fun game to play prior to any soccer match or basketball, football as well. You know, it just adds an extra excitement to the game. And this summer, I will be playing Underdog Fantasy during the Copa America and Euros. You can download the app by using the link in the description of this video and use the promo code TMTV. Yes, please, don't forget to use the code. And let me tell you why. Sign up with the code TMTV to claim your special pick plus a first-time deposit offer up to $250 in bonus cash. The game I mainly play is called Pick'em. I just click on it, scroll to the soccer section, and pick a player for the specific match and select the stats that I believe will be lower or higher. It's very easy to play, but be smart about it because it's not that easy to win. I'll also be playing some Underdog Fantasy during some match live streams during the Copa America and Olympics, posting my picks on X and Instagram, so you must stay tuned for that as well. And once again, I'm a professional hater, so usually I pick anything that will have me rooting for the downfall of that player. With that said, once again, thank you Underdog Fantasy for sponsoring the channel. The link to play is in the description of this video, and the promo code once again is TMTV. Thank you Underdog Fantasy. Okay, the coffee's brewing. I'll go get it in like another minute or so. I am so back. And Colombia put a little bit of pressure on Brazil right there. And Costa Rica is still winning 2-0. So as it stands, Costa Rica is still finishing in 3rd place because it doesn't really matter because Brazil's winning. But props to Costa Rica. Big props to Costa Rica. Header goes up. Vinicius. Oh. Hene, thank you for the super chat, Hene. Did I say it right? Hene or Reen? Actually, Hene is in Portuguese, and it's saying Hene or Reen is saying, "Can you wish my friend Wilson happy birthday?" Hey Wilson, I am assuming your name is Wilson, but you're not a volleyball, right? Not many people will get the reference there, but his name is Wilson, and he's not a volleyball. Can you wish my friend Wilson a happy birthday, Wilson? Happy birthday. I don't know how old you are, but I hope you have a great birthday. Enjoy it with your family, enjoy it with your friends, and enjoy it with Reen. Did I say his name right? I hope I did. Tom Hanks, 1 second. Okay. Happy birthday, Wilson. Wilson. Isn't that what Tom Hanks just screams all movie long? Wilson. And then the ball is just going on. It's just a freaking volleyball. Castaway. That's the name of the movie. Castaway. Happy birthday, Mr. Wilson. Everyone in the chat, let's send Wilson a happy birthday, man. Just send Wilson a happy birthday. How old is Wilson? How old is he right now? You guys got to go out and have some fun. Well, actually, it depends on how old you are. If you're below 21, don't drink. Don't drink, Wilson. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Everyone's wishing Wilson a happy birthday. Even Tom Hanks. Dude, you know what's funny? We needed a Tom Hanks in the chat right now. This was the perfect time to have a Tom Hanks in the chat. The perfect time. And Brazil 1-0, 37 minutes. 37 minutes. Brazil 1-0. Yeah, man, Wilson, you're getting a lot of happy birthdays, man. A lot of happy birthdays to Wilson. And Brazil recovers possession. Rodrigo tries to, recovers the ball. Wendell, Rodrigo. Rodrigo, blows by the first defender. Rodrigo, send Vinicius. Send Vinicius. He's through. No. If the pass was a little bit wider, Vinicius would have been on a 1v1. A little bit wider. But thank you very much, Reen, for the super chat. Thank you very much. I still don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right. I haven't seen it in the chat. You don't have to send a super chat, but just tell me if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Because if it's like in Spanish or Portuguese, I believe it's Rene, right? And then in English, it would just be Reen. Wendell. Brazil in possession now, 39 minutes. Ball wide. Rodrigo playing as a false 9. Floating around up top. Rodrigo out wide to Rafinha. Rafinha back to Paquetá. Bruno out wide to Wendell. Vinicius. Oh! Paquetá, no, dispossessed. Vinicius was fouled there, but they played advantage. Rene? They're saying Rene? No, I said Rene in Portuguese, but they're saying Rene. Rene. Well, I didn't see him say it, anything there. I didn't see it. Okay, Rafinha with the ball. Goes long. Nah, he's not going to reach that. 40 minutes here. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Brazil 1, Colombia 0. It's French, Tack. So in French would be René, right? Am I right? René. I think so. Luis Diaz. Oh, dispossessed by Vinicius. We'll see what Vinicius does here. Still has the ball. Lost it. Nope, got fouled. Got fouled by Munoz. He got fouled. Oh, oui. What language is oh, oui? So it's not René, it's Gene, right? Gene. I got it. Okay, Paquetá will take the free kick for Brazil. My coffee's ready. Okay, let me get my coffee. Yeah, man, I'm drinking coffee at freaking like almost 10 p.m. I'm definitely not sleeping early today. Brazil with the ball. 42 minutes. 42 minutes. Jake saying no host stream. I'm here, Jake. I am here. I just went to get some coffee here with my Super Mario mug. Look at that. It's beautiful. Beautiful mug from Super Mario. Vinicius. Vinicius down the left. Cuts inside. Oh, penalty. Penalty kick. No call. That's a penalty kick for Brazil. What a terrible call from the ref. Let's see the replay. Oh, that's a penalty. That is a clear penalty. VAR. Call the VAR. Call the VAR right now. That's a penalty kick. You have to check the VAR. Check the VAR. That is a clear penalty kick. As clear as it gets. Penal, penal. Dude, it's not only a penalty kick, it's a yellow card. Clear penalty, no doubt. That's a penalty kick for Brazil. Dude, penalty kick and yellow card for Munoz right now. No. No such thing as he got the ball first. It's a clear penalty kick right there. You can't get the ball first going through the opponent's body. It's a clear penalty. If it was Argentina, they would give a penalty. If it was Argentina, they would give a penalty kick. Like, just call the ref to check the VAR. No way. The VAR, they didn't even check it. They didn't even check it. I'm going to say it. If that was for Argentina, they would have given a penalty. Unreal. Unreal. If it was Argentina, they would 100% call a penalty kick. This is unreal. Did you guys see the play? This is ridiculous, but lucky for us. Well, not lucky for us. Lucky for Brazil, they're still up. But this was ridiculous, man. And then GhostCard21, thank you for the super chat. Also, you say my super chats tend to be out of pocket, but hopefully everyone laughs. Thanks, Tack, for speaking facts, coverage, and hopefully Greg Berhalter's out. Thank you guys again. Thank you guys again, because without you, this channel doesn't exist. So thank you very much, everyone. Yeah, it just seems like they really want to give Argentina this Copa America. They just really want to give Argentina the Copa America. We'll see how it goes. Okay. 46 minutes. The ref added 5, so we got 4 minutes to go. Oh! Brazil tried to play out the back. They messed up, and Colombia almost scored. That was a good save from Allison. Good save from Allison right there. That was close. And you're oh, Colombia again. Colombia again. Fuck. Fuck. They scored. Munoz ties the game for Colombia. This is a load of crap. Let's see the replay to see if he wasn't offsides here. He's not off. That's a goal. That's a goal. He's definitely not off. He's not off. This is so ridiculous. Brazil should have had a penalty kick. The ref did not give them the penalty kick. And then what happened was Colombia scores 2 minutes later with the same exact player that tackled Vinicius, Munoz, right? I believe it's Munoz, the right back, isn't it? Let's see. Yep, Munoz. Daniel Munoz, the right back from Crystal Palace, scores for Colombia 1-1. The commentators are milking Messi. Really? Why are they even talking about Messi right now? Oh, true. They're saying my underdog fantasy picks. So Allison conceded a goal. That's already one. I still need Richard Rios to hit a shot on target. Richard Rios hit a shot on target already. Richard Rios hit a shot on target. So all I need to win my underdog fantasy picks is I need Vinicius to score. That's all. I just need Vinicius Jr. to score, and then I'll win my underdog fantasy picks. Jeff Carey's saying, do the brackets have Brazil and Argentina in the final? Yes, they do, Jeff. Brazil and Argentina are on the opposite sides of the bracket, regardless of the result today. Regardless of the result, they're in the same side of the bracket. Different side of the bracket, sorry. Albert is saying, Brazil gets eliminated. Tack may end his channel. I mean, if Brazil gets eliminated, what am I even doing here on YouTube? Am I here? Am I a masochist? I'm here just to experience pain with you. Oh my God, here comes Colombian transition. Good defense there from Wendell. Brazil has it now. Out wide. This might be the last moment of the first half. Ball goes long to What a terrible pass. This might do for the first half. This might do here for the first half. It's just been terrible for me lately. Brazil sucked in the World Cup. The U.S. sucked in the World Cup. In the Copa America, the U.S. got grouped. Yeah, I have you guys. Is everyone in the chat today rooting for Brazil? Is everyone rooting for Brazil? If you're rooting for Brazil, put the number 1. If you're rooting for Colombia, put the number 2. And James Rodriguez, for anyone asking in the chat, he's 32. Church Petro saying, do you hear Chile file? Just before I go through the super chat, saying, there's a good question here. It's like, Michael Gonzalez saying, bruh, how do you go for 2 teams? Dude, my parents are as Brazilian as it gets. I was born in Brazil, and I lived a few years in Brazil. And then I grew up most of my life in the United States, in California, New York, and then a couple years back, I moved to Florida. So I lived in California when I was like elementary school. I went to high school in New York, college in New York, and then adult life pretty much all in Florida. That's how I go for 2 teams. I love both countries, and they don't play each other very often, so it doesn't really affect the way I feel for one another. It's not that complicated. It's not that deep. So there's a mix of people going for Brazil, some people going for Colombia, and some people put 69. What does 69 even mean, like in terms of what team you're rooting for? Church Petrol said, "Did you hear Chile filed an official complaint against the ref versus Canada? There's something very rotten with officiating here." Yeah, they filed a complaint, and that happens all the time in South America. It will lead to nothing. It'll lead to nothing. Jeff saying, "You need a rub down with a happy ending." No, Jeff, I do not. Thank you, Jeff. I do not. I do not. Thank you, but no, thank you. No, thank you. Yeah, going through it here. If I go through my underdog fantasy picks, so far so good. Allison higher than half. So Allison had to concede a goal. That one I got already. Richard Rios hit a shot on target already. So that's another one. All I need is for Vinicius to score a goal. If Vinicius scores one goal, I will make $160 if Vinicius makes one goal, scores a goal. That's all we need. Vinicius to score one goal. So that's what everyone should be rooting for in the second half. Vinicius Jr. to score a goal. We'll get there. We'll get there. And if you want to play Underdog Fantasy, the link is in the description of this video, and the promo code is TMTV. TMTV. So halftime. Let's go through the table here. Let's go through the table. As it stands, Brazil is qualifying with 5 points. Costa Rica has 4. The goal differential is quite large, so Brazil would have to lose by 2 more goals or so, and Costa Rica would have to score a goal or two. Brazil is in a fairly comfortable situation at this time, but of course, you can't underestimate what can happen because Costa Rica scored 2 goals early in the game against Paraguay, so they can easily get 2 more in the second half. Can easily get 2 more. So Brazil needs to be careful. And I talked about how winning this group is crucial. The team that wins this group will face Panama. The team that finishes second will face the team that finishes second will face Uruguay. And the team that finishes first will face Panama. We already talked about how Vinicius Jr. will be suspended in the quarterfinals. Jefferson Lerma from Colombia will also miss the quarterfinals. Facing Uruguay, missing a few key starters is not good. Not good. So both of these teams should be going for the win here, or at least in the case of Colombia, going for the draw, trying to get first place so you can avoid Uruguay in the quarterfinals. That's the goal. That's what they should be going for. With that said, everyone, how many likes do we have in the stream? How many likes do we have? Let me see. We should try to hit 500 if we can. Right now, we are at... I'll put it here. This is what I'm going to do. I am going to drink coffee until the like count on this video. Look at this. Look at this. I liked my own video. Until this becomes 500, I'm just going to keep chugging this coffee mug. Actually, I can't do it. He's saying, why are you scared of Uruguay? Not scared of Uruguay. Not scared of Uruguay. That's just an extra tough game on the way. The easier games you can get on your path to the final, the better, because you can rest players. You'll have less players suspended. So that's what I keep saying. If you can avoid Uruguay, it's best to avoid them in the quarterfinals. Let the other... So, for example, Brazil, let Uruguay and Colombia beat the living shit out of each other. So you face one of them much more tired with suspended players in the semifinals, while you'll come in more rested because you can beat Panama with some ease. Someone's saying having coffee at 10 p.m. Brother, you have no idea how much I've been working these days. I have no idea. I have to do the stream. I have to finish the Copa America quarterfinals prediction after this game. I have to work on the U.S. men's national team coaches, the coaches that can replace Greg Berhalter. There's a lot of work. I'll rest during the 4th of July. When I'm celebrating the Independence Day of the United States of America, I will celebrate that. I will rest. But until then, no rest for the wicked. No rest. I will not rest. There's a lot of work to be done. That's why I'm drinking coffee right now. Matthew Dominguez is saying Costa Rica has had the best tournament of all CONCACAF teams, and we probably are getting grouped. Okay, to be honest, Panama is insane right now. Costa Rica's played very well. They tied Brazil. They had a tough time with Colombia. Was that what screwed over Costa Rica? what screwed over Costa Rica was the penalty kick against Colombia. That's what screwed over Costa Rica. But I mean, Panama got 2 wins. Panama got 2 wins. 2 wins. And they're saying, M is saying, sleep, bro. I can't sleep right now. I can't sleep. I got to drink my coffee. I got to finish the stream. I got to finish the video. I'll sleep in during the 4th of July. Then we'll have a barbecue or something. That's what we're going to do. Barney7181 saying, kill, marry, kiss. USA, Brazilian, Colombian woman. Marry Brazilian, of course, always. And then the rest I'll leave out because if I speak, I'll get in trouble. So we're leaving that out. Okay. How great would it be if Berhalter, but I'll leave it like this, Barney7181. Everyone in the chat, y'all can put it there. Kill, marry, kiss. Actually, no kill. Let's say pass, marry, kiss. Brazilian, Colombian, or American woman. Brazilian woman. But we'll leave it there. The chat can respond. The chat can give their opinion. I plead the fifth. I'll plead the fifth right there for this one. I'll plead the fifth. Julian Viva is saying, have you heard any rumor? Okay, so while everyone responds that, Julian Viva is saying, have you heard any rumors of Berhalter getting fired? If the players aren't happy, they can leave with him. I'm getting tired of Pulisic. Julian, I've heard that U.S. Soccer is talking about it. So it's not out of the realm of possibility of him staying or leaving. They haven't confirmed that he'll stay. They haven't said anything about him leaving. It's up in the air, which can be good, can be really bad. BBL. The Hawk 2 girl. I don't know if you'd want to marry the Hawk 2 girl. I don't know. I don't know about that, man. You sure you want to marry the Hawk 2 girl? All right. To each their own. To each their own. And then Lucas is saying, ay, polemica. Just saying this is controversial. Controversial topic here. And Jeff Carey. Look at Jeff Carey, same Brazilian man. Look at Jeff Carey right here. Yeah, the question was for women, but if you like man, that's you. You do you too. Nestor, that's a good question. And I actually was talking to John. You guys might have seen John on my Messi vlog. He's the CEO of AC Momento. And he asked me that question. Business aside, right? Because obviously YouTube is one of my incomes nowadays. And the U.S. men's national team's success reflects on my income. The U.S. does well. The channel makes more money. There's more videos to make, more content to make, more everything. But what I'll say is he asked me that question of like, do you prefer the U.S. men's national team or Brazil nowadays? I personally love both teams, and I wish them the most success. But I do feel a bit more attached to the U.S. men's national team nowadays, and I have been for a few years. I think mainly because I live in the United States. So you feel a stronger connection to that national team based on who you communicate with, the community you're with. If they play each other, it's a bit complicated. I don't know. It depends on the tournament. There's a lot that goes into it. But I just think that community-wise, I've been more connected to the U.S. community than the Brazil just because I'm living here. Julian Viva is saying, would you keep calling Matt Turner after what he said yesterday? I would give Gaga a chance. Yeah, I didn't really like what Matt Turner said. I would still call him up because it's not like we have that many options. But whether or not I would start Matt Turner, that's a different discussion. That is a completely different discussion. Rafael Tavares is saying, se liga no meu. So, Rafael, what was your comment, Rafael? Oh, here it is. Rafael is saying, Felipe, I'm also Brazilian. It was a ridiculous goal from Colombia. Horrible defending from Brazil. And look at this. Vinicius almost didn't touch the ball. Let's look at the stats, Rafael. Let's look at the stats here real quick. I do think Vinicius has been poor in the first half, which is not good because I picked him. But Vinicius, how many touches did he get? He got 11 touches the entire first half. Vinicius Jr. got 11 touches the entire first half. which is simply not good enough. It's not like Rafinha, for example. How many touches did Rafinha get? Where is it? Touches. Where is it? Why don't they have the stat? Touch 24. So Rafinha had over twice the amount of touches that Vinicius had. And Rodrigo had also 24. He had almost twice the amount of touches as Vinicius. Lucas Paquetá, 21. Everyone had almost twice the amount, duas vezes, the amount of touches that Vinicius had. You're right, Rafael. Your eye test matches the stats. What website is that? I use FootMob. I like FootMob. It's a good website to get stats. It's clean. It looks good. I like it. And if we look at the stats of the first half too, Colombia had a much higher expected goals. Colombia's playing better, more possession, more shots on target, a lot more shots on target, twice. Colombia had a better first half than Brazil. They did get lucky to get a goal late in the first half, but Brazil has to do better. Brazil hasn't played well. And as I said, you need to win the group. You have to avoid Uruguay for now. Nestor saying, makes sense. I feel the same way with the U.S. men's national team, the country my parents immigrated from. I love both and support both, but I lean more towards the team that represents the country that I've always lived in. Yeah, the thing, too, is just like the community in general. If you're living in the United States, you're talking to people about the U.S. national team, and your friends are U.S. national team fans. And for example, me and Pete, we talk about the U.S. men's national team all the time off camera. So it's it just, you end up becoming more of a fan of the national team that your community resembles more. You feel more attached to it. Samuel Acosta saying, who are the U.S. soccer oligarchs? Blame it on them. MLS owners. They're U.S. soccer oligarchs. Don Garber. And then you have the people, the puppets that are in the federation. I would say those probably are the U.S. soccer oligarchs that control the soccer in this country. What's up with Herc and Wijnaldum beef? I don't know, guys. I don't know why those two are beefing. I don't know. I asked Herc. It just seems like Eric Wijnaldum doesn't like them. Eric Wijnaldum doesn't like Herc and Sebastian Salazar. So he came after them. That's what it is. So the second half will start very soon. And there's a couple things we can do at halftime. We can go through Twitter and look at the comments, because those are always fun. My Twitter account is like very chaotic. Or we can just hang out here and talk about nothing. Yeah, well, we can talk about, let's go to Twitter. I kind of want to go to Twitter right now, because here I can elaborate more. So USMNT only posted this list today. List of some experienced coaches that are currently unemployed if the U.S. men's national team were to part ways with Greg Berhalter. Mauricio Pochettino, Joaquin Low, Zinedine Zidane, Jurgen Klopp, Thomas Tuchel, Xavi, Pioli. Oh, God, get Pioli away from the national. Allegri. Terzic, David Moyes, and Mauricio Sarri. I talked about this. This is a delusional list. Most of these coaches, U.S. soccer, would not be able to afford, or they wouldn't want to pay. Most of these coaches would not want to coach the U.S. men's national team. And if you look at a few of these coaches, they have beefed with with a few of our main players. Thomas Tuchel had issues with Christian Pulisic. Didn't Pulisic write a book complaining about Tuchel? Xavi hates Serginho Dest. Terzic has issues with Giovanni Reina. I don't know, man. It's like these delusional lists, and I wrote this delusional list. There are great realistic choices, and none of them make the list. I'm making a video on that. Let's see what else on Twitter. Let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, there was Berhalter here, but this is the one. For anyone who doesn't know, they were trying to bring Jordan Morris to the Olympics for the United States. Mods, you guys blocked Jeff Carey. Don't block Spicy Jeff. Don't block Spicy Jeff, guys. He's always joking. Do not block Spicy Jeff. Yit Yak is saying, I owned you on Twitter. I never get owned on Twitter. That's the thing. I never get owned on Twitter. You might have tried, and you probably failed. Lord Pepsi saying, "Do you watch anime Blue Lock?" No, I know what Blue Lock is, but I didn't watch. It's like a soccer anime. I never watched it, but I know what it is. Project Blue Lock, but I never watched. Is it worth watching? Is Blue Lock a good anime? I like anime, so I'd watch it, but I never have watched it. Second half started. Second half started. No changes. Brazil needs to find a way to get Vinicius more involved. You know why? Because I need him to score. Because I'll make $160 if he scores. Yeah, guys, you can't ban or block Jeff. Don't do that to Spicy Jeff, please. I know Spicy Jeff is a bit crazy at times. He is. But we talked about this before. He's our guy. So we got to. He's just messing with us. Just don't block Spicy Jeff. I hope he's not blocked. I'm looking here. Yeah, it's like you don't have to go blocking everyone. You can put some people in a timeout, but Spicy Jeff, let him talk. He's fine. We've known him for a long time. Should I make Spicy? I don't know, man. Making Spicy Jeff a mod might be tough. AWSCR saying, Tack, what do you think of Acolyte? Have you watched it? I haven't watched it yet. I'm not gonna lie. I fell out of love for Star Wars around Episode 8, The Last Jedi. I fell out of love with Star Wars there, and then I did watch The Rise of Skywalker, Episode 9, and I thought that movie was a shit show. And ever since, I can't bring myself to care about new Star Wars TV shows and all that. I watched The Mandalorian. I liked it. I thought season 3 was kind of meh, but I watched the Kenobi series. I also didn't like it too much. So I fell out of love with Star Wars. I fell out of love with it. Jeff Carey saying, you have an awesome Twitter game. Yes, I do. I'm good. I'm very good at Twitter. Some might say one of the best. I'm really good at Twitter. Fuck it, mod him. Make Spicy Jeff a mod. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. It's under review. Here comes Colombia, cross from Richard Rios, cleared. He'll be under review. Spicy Jeff as a mod. Brazil trying to hit on the counter, but Colombia recovers the ball. Everyone wants me to mod Spicy Jeff. Spicy Jeff, do you want to be a mod? We didn't ask Spicy Jeff if he wants to. He might not want to. Danielle Yubara said, would Hervenard be a good fit? Yes, Hervenard would be a good fit for the U.S. men's national team. 100% would be a good fit. Oh, what a brilliant pass. Here comes Brazil. Rafinha to Vinicius. Vinicius down the left. Let's see what Vinicius can do. Blows by. Vinicius. Oh, dispossessed. He's been ass again. Hervenard would be a good fit, Danielle. I'm going to talk about him in the video that I'm releasing on Friday. Arlubin saying, bring me Tuco or Xavi. The players are too comfortable and they need to be pushed. Yeah, but Tuco and Xavi are not the solution. That's not the solution. I'm making a video on that, on who should coach the U.S. men's national team. I'm making a video on that. Frank Kessler is saying, Low, Pioli, Moyes, and Allegri seem possible. Yeah, I don't want any of those to coach the U.S. men's national team. Oh, Paraguay just scored. That's good for Brazil. I don't want any of those coaches. Frank Kessler saying, also, Pete had almost 5,000 people in the last stream. It was incredible. It was incredible. We had a lot of people in the stream last night at 11 Yanks, more than some big channels. Like people are telling me more than Men in Blazers, more than Fox Soccer, more than CBS. Like those channels, people were saying they were in like the 800s, 900s, 1000s, and we were almost at 5,000 people watching our stream simultaneously, which is unreal. Unreal. Chris Jersey is saying, blast Coca-Cola on your list of sponsors too. Does Coca-Cola sponsor U.S. soccer? Do they? I've never seen it. I've never seen it. Jeff Kerry is saying the media asked Biden about Greg Berhalter. He said, for sure, our yes, Medicare. That sounds like something Joe Biden would say. He seems to be struggling with finishing his sentences lately. I mean, age, you can't beat father time. And if there's someone that father time has caught up to, it's Joe. Joe's not doing very well. He's just not doing very well right now. And where is it again? So Jeff Kerry does not want to be a mod. Let's respect his wish. Gaming is saying, "What's your opinion on Lala's calling Herc an ageist?" No opinion. No opinion. I'm down to debate Alexi Lalas. I am down to do that, but I'm not gonna fall for it for like his baits and what. I don't know, man. I'm kind of getting tired of a lot of the things with Alexi. Mod Jeff anyway. Yeah, we're not gonna mod Jeff against his will. He doesn't want to be a moderator. He won't be a moderator. 51 minutes. Wendell clears it for Brazil, but Colombia, again, playing better than Brazil in the second half as well. James. James is just a different beast for Colombia. It's actually incredible how good James is for Colombia. Simply incredible. Okay, Brazil now is able to hold possession. Rafinha dribbles back, all the way back in the defensive side, switches it to Vinicius. See how Vinicius does here. Vinicius, good ball. Good ball to Rodrigo. He's through. This could be dangerous. Rodrigo cuts inside, blows by the first one. No options, has to go back. Bruno, get a shot. Get a shot. Nope, out wide. Brazil in the final third. This is always dangerous. Bruno, good pass. Good, terrible cross. Danilo just sucks ass. My goodness. My goodness, Danilo. What is going on? Yeah, Paraguay scored. Paraguay is losing to Costa Rica 2-1. Andres Pereira. Cross goes in, cleared. No one. Shot blocked by the Colombian players. João Gomes with the ball. So there was a substitution for Brazil. Lucas Paquetá was subbed out at halftime. Andres Pereira came in. And for Colombia, Machado was subbed out for Johan Mojica, the left back. So there were two substitutions in the game. One for Brazil, one for Colombia. Okay, back here to the game. Brazil in possession. Dude, Vinicius has been barely touching the ball and not playing very well when he does. Rodrigo. Oh, dispossessed. That wasn't Rodrigo. That was actually Andres Pereira dispossessed. Andres Pereira, the one man that literally single-handedly gave Palmeiras a Libertadores trophy. Andres Pereira. Pretty much a Palmeiras legend, even though he was playing for Flamengo at the time. Okay, João Gomes to Vinicius. Okay, this is a one-on-one in isolation. Let's see how Vinicius does. Take him on, Vinicius. Good ball. Cut inside. João Gomes to Vinicius Jr. Cuts. Shoot. Shoot it. Mother liquor. Who are you crossing to, Vinicius? Why is he so ass for Brazil? What the hell is going on? Why is Vinicius so bad for Brazil? Tack, who can we replace Tim Ream in 2026? I don't know, Frank, and that is a big problem. I do like Jalen Neal. I think he's a good prospect, but we still have to see how he's going to be doing by then. I don't think he's ready right now to replace Tim Ream. Cameron Carter-Vickers looked terrible, 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 terrible this summer. I don't know, man. I thought it was Cameron Carter-Vickers, but that's actually a really tough question. As of now, it might still be Tim Ream because he was our best center back this camp. So it might still be Tim Ream. They're saying John Brooks. Well, it could be John Brooks, assuming Greg Berhalter's fired. If we assume Greg Berhalter's fired, then it could be John Brooks, even though Brooks did not have a good season with Hoffenheim. He did not have a good season in the Bundesliga. John Brooks did not have a good season. And here comes Rafinha through the middle. Bruno Guimarães, and that's going to be a free kick for Colombia. Why not Tanner Tessman? Tanner Tessman's not a center back. Maybe he could play as a center back, but he's not a center back. Okay, Brazil's actually not playing very well this game. They can still pull a win because Brazil only needs one moment. That's what happened in the first half. Brazil didn't create that much, but again, brilliant free kick from Rafinha, got the goal, got the lead, and then Colombia was able to tie later in the game. But both teams are struggling to create today. Both teams. Allison, all the way back. Brazil playing with the goalkeeper all the way in the back. All the way in the back. Brazil in possession. Militão to Rafinha. Weird header, but it worked. Look at Rafinha. What is going on here? Dude just became like a Ronaldinho. Here comes Brazil. And Colombia is able to recover it. Brazil still has the ball. Bruno Guimarães. Is he going to try to shoot it? Nope. Opens to Rafinha. Rafinha cuts inside. Tries to draw a foul. Flop. James. No. They call the foul. Dangerous free kick for Brazil. Dangerous free kick for Brazil here. Rafinha is able to draw a very dangerous free. Let's see if it was actually a foul. Nah, he flopped. He 100% flopped. That's a flop from Rafinha. That should not have been called a foul. And look, I'm rooting for Brazil. You all know that, but that's not a foul. It's not a foul. Don't even get me started with it. So free kick for Brazil in a much more dangerous position than where we scored in the first half. Way more dangerous position. Rafinha and Rodrigo. Okay. This free kick's about 5 yards out of the box. 5 yards away from the box. And Rafinha scored from much further earlier in the game. Rodrigo, no, lets it through. Rafinha, oh, he almost scored again off a free kick. Rafinha is feeling it today. Good strike, good strike. That was close. Good strike from Rafinha. Perfect time for me to get another cup of coffee. I'll be back in 20 seconds. Don't go anywhere. Oh, we are so back now. More coffee, more coffee. This guy right here is not sleeping tonight. Got work to do. 11 Yanks and I'm tired. Ah, this account is so good. Look at that, 11 Yanks, and I'm tired. Whoever made that account, that is beautiful. That is brilliant. That is the sense of humor that I like right there. Yeah, I might need something better than something stronger than coffee. And yes, this is the Super Mario mug. I'm gonna need something stronger than caffeine. Any recommendations? Any recommendations? Something stronger than caffeine? I'm open to suggestions. I'm very open right now. 11 wanks. You should change it to 11 wanks. Brazil in possession. Bruno Guimarães blows by up. Is that not a foul? No, no foul called. Brazil still has the ball. Andres Pereira lose. Andres Pereira has not been good. And Colombia has the ball. James Rodriguez. Wide. Back to Richard Rios. Cleared by Andres Pereira. Ethiopian coffee. Is Ethiopian coffee that strong? Stay away from the booger sugar. Nah, I'm not doing the booger sugar. Don't worry. The worst I'll do is like a Red Bull. Red Bull premarital sex. Have you ever had matcha? No, not really. Well, kinda, I think. I actually might have had matcha, like a sip. Like I've tried it, I think. Or no, no, I never had matcha. Have I? Honestly, I don't know. No, I don't know. Dude, Cuban coffee is strong. If you ever been to Miami and you had a Cuban coffee, holy shit, it is strong and it's good. I went to Miami and I went to Little Havana and we had Cuban breakfast. Great food, delicious. The Cuban bread is so freaking good. It's very similar to the pão francês in Brazil, the Cuban bread. Very good, delicious, highly recommended. And their coffee, oh my goodness, their coffee is so good. Vietnamese coffee, I never had that. Let me look it up. Vietnamese coffee. So it's supposed to be super strong, the Vietnamese coffee. What do they put on it? Coke? Coffee and Coke? Why is it so strong? Why will it keep me awake? Okay, I'm gonna have to try Vietnamese coffee then. I will do it. I will try Vietnamese coffee. I will have to try it. I love Vietnamese food. I've had Vietnamese food and it's freaking amazing. Someone tagged Mako. Is Mako in the chat? I don't see Mako here. I don't see him. Mako was there in he went to Japan, he went to Vietnam. Did Mako go to South Korea? Is Mako in the chat? Did anyone see Mako? Because someone tagged him. Okay, back to the game. Brazil attacking here with Vinicius. Corner, no, Rodrigo. Be a corner kick for Brazil. I will 100% try Vietnamese coffee. I eat Vietnamese food a lot. A lot. Vietnamese food is freaking good. I love myself. The sandwiches are so freaking good. And then obviously pho. Pho are so good. I love it. I love it. Thai food. Thai food is great. I love the tad pie. Tad pie. When I was in Hawaii, I met people that were from Thailand, like actually from Thailand, and they made me a pad thai. Pad thai, that's the name. So good. I mean, I had explosive diarrhea the day after because it was very spicy. So there's that. But I'll tell you one thing, the explosive diarrhea was painful, but it was worth it. The pad thai was delicious. If I had the opportunity to eat it again, knowing I would have explosive diarrhea the day after, I would still eat it and deal with the diarrhea the day after. I would 100% do it. Pad thai, sorry, pad thai, that's the name. 65 minutes into the game, a very dominant Colombian side. I wouldn't say they're okay, they're not dominating Brazil, but they're playing better than Brazil, in my opinion. Vinicius Jr. has been very poor once again, barely touching the ball. Brazil has not looked good. James is a freaking baller for Colombia, though. James is a freaking baller. Was it Spicy Jeff? No, wasn't Spicy Jeff. When did Paraguay score? Paraguay scored like 10, 15 minutes ago. It's been a while since Paraguay scored. It's been like I think 15 minutes. Dave Hamster saying, so what's happening in the game? The game is a bit like scrappy right now. I would say Colombia played better than Brazil for the most part. It's been balanced, but Colombia played a bit better. Brazil scored a goal early on with Rafinha off a free kick, and then Colombia tied the game during added time in the first half with Munoz, the right back. And in the second half, both teams haven't really created much. But as I said, I still think Colombia was a bit better, but nothing not too much. Tack, where's Fury? Brazilian Fury, Chris. He's working on a video. He'll probably be here on the channel. Brazil will be playing on Saturday, so he'll probably be here on the channel on Saturday. Sebastian saying, "Did you get my super chat?" Sebastian, I don't think I got it. I'm looking here. Did I miss it, Sebastian? If I did, I apologize. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't think I got it. But what's up? You don't need to send a super chat. Just write it there. Just write it there. Rafinha with the ball dispossessed, and Colombia has it. James Rodriguez. Oh, what a pass. James for Colombia, just a different player. So freaking good. James Rodriguez is just a classic, is an old school 10. Something that's missing in today's game. One second. I got to tweet that out. It just sucks that we don't really produce players like that anymore. James with the cross. Oh, saved by Allison. Colombia almost scores off a header. So back to what I was saying. Nowadays, they don't really produce tens like James Rodriguez. He's simply brilliant for Colombia, man. Simply brilliant. I don't know if you guys get this same feeling when James is playing. I just shut my mouth and watch. It's just a joy to watch, right? These old school tens. And what is it again? Stephen Galley saying, I know this is crazy, but if you're trying to put an absolute best 11 on the field at the same time, could Johnny and Tyler play center back and Musa at the six? I think Tyler's a little too short to be a center back. You need some size to be a center back, win aerial duels. I understand some people are going to say Fabio Cannavaro wasn't tall. Okay, but we're talking about like one of the greatest center backs of all time, Fabio Cannavaro. His reading of the game, agility, timing of tackle, that's just a different beast. I don't think Tyler Adams can play as a center back. I don't think he's disciplined enough to stick to his position. He lunges in way too much, and he's not tall enough. Johnny, I think, could play as a center back. I think he could, but I definitely would not go with Johnny and Tyler playing as a center back. I wouldn't do it. I would not do it. Definitely not Tyler. Okay, Colombia with the free. Oh, minute 69. Nice. We hit minute 69. We made it. Nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. No one even told me, but I saw it. We hit minute 69. Very, very nice. Nice, nice. Okay, so Savio's coming in for Brazil. I'm assuming it'll be for Rafinha. Savio's being subbed in. Okay, we hit minute 69. It's always an honor to be here with you all into minute 69. It's something truly special. I never take it for granted that we always make it at least to minute 69. Colombia trying to play out of the back, being kind of pressed by Vinicius, but not really. Marquinhos hits it to Wendell, and Brazil's able to settle possession. Bruno Guimarães. Oh, what a pass. No. The Colombian goalkeeper was, Brazil. What is Brazil doing right there? James recovers the ball. He's off. Offside. Brazil will hold possession. Is James playing above Brazilian league level, or is that about right? He's actually flopping in Brazil. He's not even starting for São Paulo. James is actually flopping in Brazil. He's flopping. Frank Kasser is saying, Tack, now that mainstream media has jumped on the Berhalter out bandwagon, are we still allowed to call you toxic? I've grown numb of being called shit online because I have multiple times. The past few days, it's been much better. I'm not being criticized that much because I got proven right. But I kind of grown numb of it. And I called out those people by name in the 7 Things We Learned video. I called them out by name on the live stream that I've done earlier too. So there's that. But they can call me whatever they want. I stopped caring. Wait, what? Is James injured? What happened? Oh no, he lost his cleats. Should be fine. Just stepped on his cleat and it came off. He's fine. Bruno Guimarães got a yellow. So 2 substitutions here for Brazil. Savinho and Ederson will come on for João Gomes and Rodrigo. So Rodrigo's the one being subbed out. Rodrigo didn't play that well today. But again, neither did Vinicius. But we're going with Vinicius all the way to the end. Colombia with the ball, 73 minutes. Jeff saying, Tack, you should collaborate with Deadball TV. I have. I brought Jack here. I brought Jack to Tactical Manager TV a while back. I brought him a long time ago. Not a long time ago, in May. I brought Jack here around May. I had a video with Jack. It was in May. I was even in Brazil when we released it. I remember that. Going on here. Let's go back to the game. We got roughly 15 minutes to go. Brazil 1, Colombia 1. Colombia has definitely slowed down the past 5 to 10 minutes. Or Brazil kind of was able to, Wendell lost the ball. James. My goodness, James, what is this, man? Dude is just like in a whole different level when he plays for Colombia. And that'll be a free kick for Brazil or Colombia. What's going on? Cubo Maker saying, I don't know, man. Holding the talking heads accountable is kind of toxic. Yeah, that's what they told us. That's what the talking head. Yeah, that's what the talking heads are gonna say now. I am toxic because I'm holding them accountable for all the bullshit they spilled out of their mouth for like 3 to 4 years. Um, guys, I can't show it on screen because I don't want to get in trouble. But Tevin Isaiah is giving everyone look in the chat. Tevin Isaiah giving you guys a little tip right there. But you didn't hear from me. You didn't hear from me right there in the chat from Tevin. You did not hear it from me. Okay. Breaking news: Greg stays. No, I did not see that breaking news. Hmm. Let's see if I didn't miss anything here. It looks like Hugo Perez already rejected the U.S. men's national team spot, but I don't know. Jeff Carey saying, who will be the next American signed by Fulham? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe none of them. I mean, I don't know. Weah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know, Jeff. Right now, Anthony Robinson is still there, but Tim Ream, Tim Ream will probably be done this season. There are rumors of Tim Ream coming to MLS now, right? No, 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 guys, it's fake news. There's nothing saying that Greg is staying. No, 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 it's fake news. It's fake news. No, there's no way. Where did you guys see that? Where did you guys see that? It's fake news. There's nothing saying Berhalter's staying. I don't know where you guys saw that. It would have been all over. I can check the USMNT account. I can check it here, but there's nothing saying Berhalter stays. No, there's been no announcement. That's bullshit. Heard it from a Jamaican? Well, they are the fake news Jamaicans. Google it. Okay, I'll Google it. Greg Berhalter. I just Googled Greg Berhalter. There is nothing saying that he's staying. There's nothing saying that he's staying. I just Googled it. There's nothing saying Berhalter's staying. I can't confirm that it is fake news. It was leaked from. No, Derek didn't confirm it. Someone told Derek, a source told Derek, but he didn't confirm it. And it doesn't mean he'll stay. It doesn't mean he'll stay. Okay, back here to the game. Back to the game. Brazil to ball. Savio through the middle. Brazil still. Oh, that's a hard hit. That's a hard hit. JP Minnick, thank you for the $5. TFM situation saying, do you think you could become a football manager? No, I don't feel like going through the certification or anything. Maybe when I'm older, I'll go through the not certifications, I guess you'd call it certifications, the badges, the coaching badges and courses that you have to go through. But I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Maybe when I'm over 40, if one day I get bored with life and I want to work with it, I can give it a shot. But as of now, no, I don't feel like studying, man. Going through those stupid US soccer courses, I don't. I have the basic license, obviously, because I had to do it to work with Orlando City in their soccer schools, but I do not want to go through those like coaching license courses. I don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it. Corner kick for Brazil. Corner kick for Brazil. We're about to hit minute 80. Cross goes in, cleared. Okay, Brazil still has the ball of Stavio down the right flank. He's dispossessed by James Rodriguez. James Rodriguez is not just playmaking. This dude is also like playing defense. Holy crap. What a performance from James Rodriguez. Uh, are you friends of Zealand? I wouldn't say I'm friends of Zealand, but I met him in person. We got along. Yeah. I wouldn't say I'm friends. Like we don't talk to each other. But we got along. We met in Austin, Texas, and I thought Zealand was cool. I liked him. Cool guy. So I wouldn't say friends because friends is like someone you talk about. Like I'm friends with Pete, but I know Zealand. I've met him in person, and we got along. He was a cool guy. I liked him. And James Rodriguez is finally being subbed out. Tremendous performance. Probably the best player on the field today. Very good performance from James Rodriguez today. I wonder if Colombia is just resting him at this point. Throw in for Brazil. Militão, no, not Militão. Throw in for Brazil, 81 minutes. Zealand called me a friend. Well, I mean, look, if I was going to refer to Zealand, I would say a friend of the channel. What I meant by like we're not friends is we we don't talk to each other like every week, right? We met in Austin, me and Zealand, when we went to the US men's national team game together and we went out to eat, we hung out, and we got along. We got along. He's a funny guy. I like him. Very knowledgeable too. Plus, he plays Football Manager. I love Football Manager. So yeah, I would refer to him as a friend of the channel. I'm just saying he's not a guy that I talk to every week. Um, wait, does he talk about me on his rant? That's what you're saying? On his US? I need to watch his rant. I haven't had time to watch anyone's video. Dave Valensky saying, "What is your top 5 Brazilian players of all time?" Pelé, Pelé, Ronaldo, Ronaldo phenomenon, Neymar, number 3, Ronaldinho, number 4, and then number 5, probably Zico, number 5. That would be my top 5. Uh, and then where is it? Do you know HR Vizak? Tack thought of doing a collab. I already did collabs with Isaac. I know Isaac. Isaac I've talked to many times. He moved to Croatia though. He used to live here in Florida, but he moved to Croatia. I do know Isaac. Albert is saying, Tack, do you believe that COVID has affected the way some of the current generation worldwide has developed, or would you say it's Pep's influence? I think it's not really just Pep's influence. It's just in general, like the robotic style of play for multiple teams, and it's the Europeization of soccer. So part of it, yes, it's Pep. Oh crap! Colombia with a shot, saved by Allison. I don't think COVID has anything to do with the way players currently play. Very robotic. I don't think COVID has anything to do with it. Oh, you're saying Zealand shouted you out on a recent video showing your tweet. Oh, that's awesome. I'll watch his video soon. I'll watch his video. I'll watch his video soon. Kevincho, buenos dias. How you doing, hermano? Oh shit. He missed. Colombia just missed the Ballhead just missed the sitter. Ballhead just missed the sitter. He just had the opportunity to give Colombia the lead and probably the win. Diaz with a cross. Bohe comes in to finish the cross, a low cross, and he just wasted it. Oh boy. How you doing, hermano? Good luck during the 4th of July. Argentina versus Ecuador. Good luck, man. Jeff Carey, can we be friends? We're friends. We're friends. Andres is saying, love your channel. Curious, what's your full-time job? Well, I would say the channel is one of my full-time. I have 2 full-time jobs. The channel is definitely one of them because it consumes a lot of time in my life. I definitely work over 40 hours a week on the YouTube channel. But my other job is I have a soccer school here in Orlando. I work with over 15 public schools, and I have an after-school soccer program for elementary schools. So we're introducing soccer to younger kids. That would be my other job. Um, and obviously during the summer, I don't work with that, just on YouTube, but I would say YouTube and that. So a lot of soccer, a lot of soccer. So introducing soccer to younger kids, getting them to play the game, learn about the game, and then the YouTube channel. Kevin just saying, where is Endrick? Yeah, man, it seems like Dorival Jr. doesn't trust the youngster. He's barely played it. Oh, Vinicius almost won the press. He's barely played Endrick throughout it. I just don't really understand why, to be honest. Brazil needs a goal scorer. They need a goal scorer. And you keep Endrick on the bench the whole time. Am I introducing futsal summer camps? No, because I haven't found that many futsal like facilities here in Florida. I would have to probably rent. Oh, and Endrick is on. I would probably have to rent like a gym, and those are very expensive. It has to be feasible, right? And I don't like charging a lot. Like my program is really cheap. It's $70 a month. I make it super cheap. I don't want to make anything expensive, which just becomes exclusive. Obviously, I can't do it for free because I'm not a club. So I can't do it for free, but I try to do it very cheap. And there's kids that honestly, if the parents can't pay, I've charged them as low as like $10, $15 a month, just a symbolic rate so they can play. Um, as long as I'm able to pay the bills, I would gladly do it for free if I could. Hopefully one day, if I have a lot of money, I can have free soccer programs in Florida. That would be a dream of mine, but that would require a lot of money. I don't have money to do that and also pay my bills. I would have to pay my bills. That's a big issue. If I had billions of dollars or millions of dollars, I would definitely do that in Florida, especially in the Orlando area, Central Florida. There's a lot of Brazilians, Venezuelans. If you do these programs for free, you'll find so much talent here. There's so much talent that goes to waste because Orlando City is a shit show. No offense to Orlando City, but it is a shit show. Kevincho, want to be my water boy? Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I think Brazilians and Argentines can work together to make soccer better in this country. We are rivals, but we can work together on that. We can definitely work. By the way, Kevincho, have you moved to New York already? I grew up in New York, by the way. Went to high school in New York. And I knew you were moving there. Did you already move to New York? If you did, I got to visit. I got to visit if you move to New York, Kevin. Kevin, if you're bored, I can send you the link. You can join in the stream if you're bored. I mean, I'm going to end the stream in 5 minutes, though. Rafinha, he might be through. I'm going to end it in 5 minutes, though. US 17 report TAC. When do you think Estevão will get called up? For the Brazilian national team, it'll take some time. It'll take some time. He's been really good for Palmeiras. Estevão, and he signed already with Chelsea. But it's more because you have to look into the wingers that Brazil has, right? We have Vinicius, Rodrigo, Savio, Rafinha. Neymar will be back soon, and he will be called in. So because of the options, it's a little bit tougher for Estevão to break into the Brazilian roster. And I just don't know when he'll break in. He's still also very raw, right? He's been tremendous for Palmeiras, but he still has to develop. I don't think Estevão breaks into the Brazilian national team by 2026. That's my honest opinion. I don't think he'll break into the Brazilian national team by 2026. So I don't think Estevão will play in the World Cup. I think Estevão's a player for post 2026, which then he'll be 19. He'll be 19 after the 2026 World Cup. And I think that's when he'll start to break into the Brazilian national team. That's my honest opinion. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I'm a Palmeiras fan. I wish him the best, but I think it'll take some time. Douglas Luiz for Brazil. So Dorival essentially gave Endrick like 5 minutes. Essentially gave Endrick 5 minutes. And here comes Colombia with the ball. Is that John Arias? 89 minutes. 1 minute to go here. 1 minute to go. Anyone? Did VIX go off for everyone? I'm watching it with the antenna, so I'm not watching it on VIX. By the way, everyone, if you haven't already, make sure to hit the like button so we try to hit 500 likes. I don't know how many likes we have, but if we haven't hit 100, that is very, very disappointing. Jonathan is saying, how do we boycott U.S. Soccer Federation? I talked about one way to do it is for you to tag. Okay, Endrick got fouled. No, no, said play on. Vinicius with the press, cleared. You can tag the sponsors and badmouth them. Say you won't support the sponsors until the federation fires Berhalter. That is one way. You can continue to protest social media. Don't buy merchandise. Don't go to the stadiums. That's how you boycott the federation. US17 reports saying, how do you think Chelsea will work out? It'll be a weird fit with Madueke, Estevão, Kendry Pais, and Palmer. Well, I think the truth is a few of those players won't make it. Chelsea will have to loan out some of those players, and I don't know. Kendry Pais is more of a 10, and so is Palmer. They're both 10s. Estevão would be a right winger. I'm pretty sure Chelsea will get rid of Mudryk soon, so that'll open up some space. Kendry Paz would probably be battling for that 10 position of Cole Palmer, right? Cole Palmer is not really a winger. He's more of a 10. I don't know, man. Have to see who will be the odd man out. But I'll tell you one thing. Estevão is looking really good, like a legit Brazilian talent. I don't want to say like Neymar, but at his age, what he's doing, it's pretty close to what Neymar was doing at his age. So if Estevão's anywhere near the level of Neymar, even though he's left-footed, not right-footed, he'll be a starter. You have to find space for him. I just don't like the fact that he went to Chelsea specifically. I'll say this way, and maybe you're a Chelsea fan, US17 reports, I'm not sure. The track record from Chelsea for developing young players, it ain't the best. It simply isn't. And Chelsea's like, Todd Bowley's been signing these youngsters for Chelsea as if he's playing freaking Football Manager as a 15-year-old. I don't know. Chelsea signed a lot of young talent, a lot of brilliant young talent. It depends on how they develop. Oh, Douglas Luiz with a foul. No, Endrick. Endrick fouled. But if you ask me again, Estevão has been brilliant for Palmeiras. Is that how you say Estevão? Yeah, you say Estevão. That's how you say it in Portuguese. Estevão. That's how it's pronounced. M1234 saying, unpopular opinion, Klinsmann can cook with this U.S. men's national team, overachieved with a limited squad. I would prefer Klinsmann over Berhalter, but I don't want Klinsmann back, guys. I think a lot of us forgot how bad he was, too. He's better than Berhalter, but I think we all forgot how bad Klinsmann was also. Was that Vinicius? Vinicius has been so bad. Cuesta is able to recover. Bad touch from Vinicius, and then Cuesta recovers the ball for Colombia. Was Jay suspended from Twitter? Jay Hernandez? No, I think he's still there. I think Jay's still there on Twitter. I think Jay's still on Twitter. US17 report saying, this has been a really strong tournament for Costa Rica. I'm encouraged by their new generation. Yes, it does feel like Costa Rica has a promising young generation. They're rebuilding right now, and they looked very competitive in this tournament. Costa Rica looked very competitive, and watch out in Conca. Oh, Savio almost goes through. I am one of them. I was wrong about Costa Rica. I thought they were going to be a shit show in the tournament. They looked really good. They have a promising young generation. Long throw here from Colombia. And where's Allison? Blasted for. We have one more minute. Oh, Allison, it kind of worked. He found Savio down the right flank here. Savio on a one-on-one. 3 players on him, actually. Cross goes in, cleared by the Colombia defense again. And Colombia recovers the ball. Brazil recovers the ball. Things get a bit chippy here. Danilo finds Savio. Savio to Endrick. Endrick back to Savio. Savio back to Bruno with the shot. Ooh! What a save by the Colombian goalkeeper. That was Andres Pereira. What a shot. That was going in. Good reflexes right there to tip it over the crossbar. Brazil almost scores. Corner kick for Brazil. This is probably the last attack of the game. Last moment of the game. Cross goes in, cleared. That might do. Brazil play Uruguay on Saturday right now. This will be Brazil's last opportunity to possibly get a goal and finish first and avoid playing Uruguay. Rafinha, long throw in. Deflected. Colombia clears it. That'll be a corner for Brazil. Did he end the game? He ended the game. The ref ended the game when Brazil had a corner. What happened to Colombia, man? What happened? I was told they were much better than Brazil. What happened to Colombia? Okay, so the game is actually over. Brazil won, Colombia won. The ref ended it when Brazil had a corner kick. What happens now is the following, and we can go look at the bracket or not. Let's just say Argentina plays Ecuador on Thursday. Canada plays Venezuela on Friday. Then on Saturday, Brazil plays Uruguay and Colombia plays Panama. That's the other side of the bracket. I will be doing a full predictions video. We will release it tomorrow, a Copa America quarterfinals prediction video, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to go through the super chats and end the stream now. Jeff Carey said, my father started Louisville, Texas Soccer Association, big tournament carry. Congratulations, Jeff. That is awesome. Congratulations. That is amazing. And then M1234 saying Jurgen Klinsmann only got fired because he lost 2 games. He was good. Yeah, he lost 2 games in World Cup qualifying. They fired him. It's more because he lost the group. So unfortunately, I lost the underdog fantasy picks. My picks didn't go. Vinicius Jr. didn't score. Thank you, Underdog Fantasy, for sponsoring the stream. Don't forget to check it out. If you want to play Underdog Fantasy, link is in the description of this video. Drop a like before you go. We will be releasing tomorrow the Copa America quarterfinals prediction video, and on Friday it'll be which U.S. men's national team who should be the new U.S. men's national team coach. Let me know in the comment section of this video, what games do you want me to do live watch-alongs for the quarterfinals of the Copa America? Thank you very much for watching, everyone. We will be doing Brazil and Uruguay on Saturday. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good one. All right. Good night, everyone. Boa noite. Ciao. There's always that one guy that I very much love and send the super chat when I say bye. US17 Report, thank you, by the way, for the super chat. Thank you as well. And he says, the young center back, Jalen Mitchell, has looked promising. I will look him up. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Now I'm going to go. Bye.